Hola, chingones and chingonas, solo truck los tres chingones boxing. So finally, we have the press conference for Tank versus Ryan. Tank Davis was like 2 hours late. Damn, Holmes. Anyway, just a real quick one. During the press conference, we'll get into it a little bit later, but during the press conference, Ryan Garcia said that this is the biggest fight that can be made in boxing today. And when he first said that, I was like, Chale, homie, this ain't the biggest fight that can be made in boxing today. However, when I started thinking about it, I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe there is an argument that this can be the biggest fight that could be made in boxing today. I'm not really sure, man. It's at a catch weight. There's no real champion here. However, the popularity of these two guys and the popularity of this fight can make it. I don't know if the biggest fight in boxing today, but if not, one of the biggest fights in boxing today. But I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys, man, is this the biggest fight in boxing today that can be made? I'm not talking about the best fight. I'm not talking about what's more on the line when it comes to titles, because, again, there's no real champion here. I'm just talking about the biggest fight, not the best fight, but the biggest fight. Can there be an argument that this is the biggest fight that can be made in boxing today? Two young guys, both still in their 20s, really good fighters, man, both undefeated. I'm not really sure how much value you guys want to put into that. These guys, again, they're not really too proven in the ring. However, the popularity of this fight, we can't argue that it's, like nobody cares, because people definitely do care about this fight. So what fight is the biggest fight that can be made in boxing today? Because when Ryan first said this, immediately I was like blown off like Charlie, dog. But I don't know, man. There can be an argument that this is one of the biggest fights, maybe the biggest fight. I'm not really sure where I stand on it, but I want to ask you guys, where do you guys stand on it? Is this the biggest fight in boxing today that can be made today? If not, what is the biggest fight that can be made in boxing today? So, Trucker, los tres chingones boxing. I'll catch you guys in the next round.